Welcome back to Crown of African Tales, where the stakes just got scorching. I'm Adamma, holding Papa's land deed, Umuaka's lifeline, after Ngozi screamed Jide's men were coming tonight. The sky bled red as thunder growled like an angry spirit. Villagers clutched hoes, whispering prayers, but then, boom, a flaming arrow sliced the air, slamming into the shrine. Smoke curled up as a war cry ripped from the forest. Jide wasn't just coming. He was here, and he'd brought fire. Could I save my home, or would it all turn to ash? I bolted to Chief Obi, shoving the deed at him as flames licked the shrine. "They're burning us out," I yelled. His eyes blazed. "Not today." He blasted the village horn, 3 sharp wails that woke the ancestors. Men roared, swinging staffs carved with leopard faces. Women lit torches that spat embers. Kids hurled stones like tiny warriors. Mama Chica thrust a dagger into my hand, her voice a hiss. "Your papa's spirit fights with you. Cut their greed down." Lightning split the sky as Jide's men burst through, torches swinging. Ngozi's boy whimpered behind me. But where was she? A scream pierced the chaos. Hers? Jide stormed in like a demon, his scar glowing in the firelight, machete dripping with rain. 5 men flanked him, tossing torches at huts. Flames roared up, hungry. "The deed, Adamma," he bellowed. "Or Umuaka's dust." I gripped the dagger. "Your papa's blood. Why destroy us?" His laugh was a knife twist. "Papa disowned me. This is mine now." He swung at me, but a villager's staff blocked him. Chaos erupted, clashing metal, burning thatch. Then I saw Ngozi, dragged by Jide's thug, a sack over her shoulder, blood on her lip. "Adamma," she shrieked, "he's got a witch." A witch? My skin crawled as drums beat from the dark. Rain hammered down, but the fire raged. Jide's thug yanked Ngozi closer, but she ripped free, sack swinging. Crack! It smashed Jide's skull, spilling gold coins and a black powder that sparked in the wet. "Gunpowder," Chief Obi shouted. She'd stolen Jide's weapon stash. "I'm done being his pawn," Ngozi roared, kicking the thug down. Villagers pounced, torchlight glinting off wet staffs. I threw the dagger. It sank into Jide's arm. He howled, dropping his machete. Ngozi grabbed my hand, panting. "He forced me, threatened my boy. This ends now." Drums thumped louder, and a cloaked figure stepped out. Jide's witch, eyes glowing like coals. My stomach flipped. Jide clutched his bleeding arm, mud caking his scar, and barked, "End them!" The witch's bony hands shot up, her chant a guttural howl that split the storm. The ground trembled, and flames roared into living nightmares, fiery snakes with eyes like embers, hissing as they lunged. Villagers screamed, torches falling, as one coiled toward Mama's hut, where the boy hid. I sprinted, rain stinging my face, and crashed inside. Flames licked the walls, smoke choking me. He was trapped under a beam, crying, "Auntie!" I heaved it off, my hands blistering, and scooped him up. Outside, Ngozi tackled the witch, clawing at her necklace. Black beads exploded, and the snakes vanished in a wail. Jide staggered up, but Chief Obi smashed him down. Then the witch laughed low and wicked. "You've woken it," she rasped, her eyes rolling back. "Woken what?" The air crackled, thick with smoke and fear. Jide thrashed in the mud, ropes biting his wrists, while the witch slumped, her broken beads glinting like teeth. Ngozi clung to her boy, tears carving rivers through the soot on her face. "Adamma, I'm so sorry," she choked. I pressed the deed into her trembling hands. "Then fight for us." Villagers circled, torches dimming as rain slowed to a whisper. Earth growled, a deep, bone-rattling rumble. The shrine flared, light bursting from its cracks, and a voice thundered, Papa's, fierce as a lion. Greed ends here, the witch shrieked as light swallowed her, her body crumbling to ash that blew away. Jide's eyes bulged. "No, wait," he yelled, but vines erupted from the mud, thick and green, wrapping his legs. He clawed at the ground, screaming, "It wasn't me," as they dragged him under. The ground sealed shut, silent. Mama Chica gasped. The ancestors spoke. But Ngozi's boy pointed. A shadow moved in the ash. What now? Dawn painted Umuaka gold, the air sweet with wet earth and hope. Villagers knelt by the shrine, pouring palm wine, their voices rising in a song that danced with the breeze. Ngozi hugged her boy tight, then me, her grip fierce. "I was lost, Adamma. You brought me back." I smiled, my blistered hands aching but warm. "We're family, stronger than greed." Chief Obi nodded, his staff planted firm. "Your papa's proud." I stepped to the ash where the witch fell. The shadow, just a trick of light, or so I thought. Then Mama Chica hobbled up, holding a charred bead. "This held her curse," she said, crushing it underfoot. But Jide's greed woke something, a warning. She pointed to the hills. Someone watched. My heart skipped, but I shook it off. Umuaka stood tall, the deed safe, our spirits unbroken. Friends, Crown of African Tales closes this epic with fire and heart. Like, subscribe, and tell me, did Jide's fate shock you? Was Ngozi redeemed? Comment below. I'm still buzzing from this ride.